Welcome back to the channel Coins Collector, my fellow treasure hunters, coin collectors and history lovers, to another deep dive into the fascinating world of rare American coins. Today we are about to explore a tiny piece of metal that carries an enormous story and a jaw-dropping value. You may have seen one of these in your change without thinking twice, but believe me, this one could change your life forever. The coin I am talking about is the United States Coin of Liberty, better known as the Roosevelt one dime, minted in the year 2000 at the Denver Mint, marked with that bold letter D. Now, before you dismiss this as just another dime worth 10 cents, I want you to picture this: a coin so common in appearance that it hides in plain sight, yet because of its rarity, condition and unique minting characteristics, in certain cases it is commanding an unbelievable price tag of $97,000 on the current market. That is not a typo, my friends. $97,000 for something most people would accidentally drop in a vending machine without a second thought. But to truly appreciate the magic behind the 2000 Roosevelt dime, we have to travel back through time and uncover the rich history of the dime itself. The concept of the dime in America traces back to the Coinage Act of 1792, when the United States first established a national mint. The dime was introduced as a small silver coin valued at 1/10 of a dollar, its name coming from the Latin word decimus, meaning tenth. Over the centuries, the dime has seen several redesigns, from the draped bust dime of the late 1700s to the seated Liberty design of the mid-1800s, followed by the elegant barber dime and later the iconic Mercury dime. In 1946, the Roosevelt dime made its debut to honor President Franklin D. Roosevelt, who had passed away the previous year. This was not only a tribute to his leadership during the Great Depression and World War II, but also to his tireless fight against polio and his role in founding the March of Dimes, a charity that helped fund research to end the disease. The obverse of the coin bears his profile, a strong symbol of resilience, progress and liberty, while the reverse features a torch flanked by an olive branch and an oak branch representing liberty, peace and strength. Fast forward to the year 2000, at the Denver Mint, the Roosevelt dime was still being struck in large quantities, mostly from copper and nickel, since silver had been removed from circulation. Dimes back in 1965, but every once in a while a rare combination of minting perfection, pristine condition and collector demand converges to make one coin stand far above the rest. This is the case with the ultra-high-grade 2000 Roosevelt dime, especially those graded by professional services as being in flawless condition, such as MS68 or higher in circulation. A normal 2000 dime will buy you absolutely nothing more than its face value of 10 cents, but in the collector's market, if yours is in the right condition with perfect luster, no contact marks, sharp details and that fresh from the mint look, it can fetch astronomical sums. The highest recorded sale for such a specimen reached $97,000, making it one of the most valuable modern circulation coins ever sold. That is a value increase of 970,000% from face value, which is mind-blowing. So why is this coin so special? Rarity in high grades is one reason. Demand from collectors of modern Roosevelt dimes is another, and then there is the magic of numismatic appeal, the fact that this coin captures a specific moment in American coinage history while carrying the symbol of liberty and the enduring image of a president who left an indelible mark on the nation. So buckle up, my friends, because today we will look closer at how to identify a 2000 Roosevelt dime that might be worth a small fortune, how to protect it from damage, and how to navigate the thrilling and sometimes tricky world of coin valuation and auctions. By the end of this video, you will never look at your pocket change the same way again. Today we're diving deep into the story of a small but mighty piece of American history, a coin so ordinary in appearance, yet so extraordinary in value, rarity, and legacy. I'm talking about the 2012 Roosevelt dime, the coin of liberty, a little 10-cent piece that's been turning heads, sparking curiosity, and in one shocking case, selling for an unbelievable $17,000. That's right, from pocket change to life-changing money. Now, at first glance, the 2012 Roosevelt dime looks like any other you might get in your change at the grocery store. It's tiny. It's silver-colored. It has that familiar profile of Franklin D. Roosevelt on the front and a torch flanked by olive and oak branches on the back. But here's the thing, not all dimes are created equal. Some carry secrets, minting mysteries, and rare variations that can send their value skyrocketing. This is one of those coins. Before we jump into its current jaw-dropping market price, let's take a trip back in time to understand why this little coin holds such weight in American history. The Roosevelt dime was first introduced in 1946, replacing the Mercury dime as a tribute to President Franklin Delano Roosevelt after his passing in 1945. The choice was deeply symbolic. Roosevelt had led the nation through the Great Depression and World War II, and perhaps even more fittingly, he had been a passionate supporter of the March of Dimes campaign to fight polio. The dime, already tied to the cause by name, became the perfect tribute. Over the decades, the design has remained largely unchanged, with Roosevelt's dignified portrait on the obverse and the reverse featuring a torch for liberty, an olive branch for peace, and an oak branch for strength. The Philadelphia Mint, indicated by the small P mint mark, produced millions of these in 2012, but only a few emerged with striking qualities, pristine condition, or rare minting anomalies that set them apart from the rest, and this is where things get fascinating. While most 2012 P. Roosevelt dimes are worth face value, just 10 cents, there are a handful, preserved in flawless, uncirculated condition or exhibiting rare errors, that command incredible sums in the collector market. One such coin made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $17,000. Imagine finding that in your change jar. It's the numismatic equivalent of winning a mini lottery. This coin's value isn't just about its metal content, which is a copper-nickel blend, nor is it purely about age. After all, 2012 was just over a decade ago. Its worth lies in condition, scarcity, and collector demand. Perfectly struck examples graded at the highest mint state levels by professional grading services can attract fierce bidding wars among enthusiasts. And then there are the rare mint errors, off-center strikes, double dies, and other anomalies, that can turn an ordinary dime into a treasure worth thousands. Today, in the right condition, a 2012 P. Roosevelt dime with those rare qualities can fetch up to $17,000 on the open market. That's the magic of coin collecting, the thrill of the hunt, the joy of discovery, and the possibility that one day you might find a fortune hiding in plain sight. So in this video, we're going to uncover the full story of this coin, the historical roots, the design symbolism, the minting process, and exactly why certain 2012 P dimes are worth a small fortune today. We'll explore how to spot them, what to look for in grading, and why the coin collecting community is buzzing about this modern-day rarity. Stick around, because by the end of this episode, you might just be racing to check every dime in your possession. This is more than a coin, it's a tiny time capsule, a piece of American heritage, and, for some lucky people, a ticket to thousands of dollars.